Morning sunshine and welcome to Phasmophobia and this week's challenge, missed delivery on Brownstone High School. So, let's hop in. Exactly whatever he said. What sort of missed delivery are we talking about? Pretty much everything. No, actually quite the opposite. We are having everything, but just one of everything. So it is not necessarily bad. Well, this much is bad, but other than that, we can work with it. I mean, yeah, only having, for example, one spirit box, annoying, but the challenge should still be doable. So, we are having even the fuse box on the map, how convenient, no setup time, but in exchange for that, sanity. So, this is probably going to be a more or less regular challenge, with one exception, because we are having very limited stuff. We should better hurry up, preserve our sanity, only one sanity medication, all that stuff. So, I think a good idea to start this challenge, well, for finding the ghost, EMF and thermo are always a welcome idea. And we are having no setup time. Let's just grab a candle instead of a regular light. That's also gonna prevent our sanity from draining. And then let's get the light on and find the ghost room. Okay, the fuse box is actually working. That's better, way better. Way less bad at least. Okay, the doors seem to start random, so we can't just walk through the school and wait for any open doors. Nope, that won't do it this time. We actually have to do it the old-fashioned way. Peak Phasmophobia gameplay. Having the time of my life. Gaming is fun. Oh, wait a second. The candle is done for. I wasted the entire candle doing nothing. Yay! Okay, at least the ghost is actually doing stuff. I'm just at the wrong time at the wrong place, and the sanity is still looking rather decent. So I think let's just keep it up and do more of this. Well, is there maybe any cursed possession that might help? Oh yes, we got a music box. Not too useful on that one, other than burning through your sanity, but we could figure out at least the direction of the ghost. Anyway, 15 minutes of nothing. I think I changed my mind. The most difficult part about this challenge is just finding the ghost. Oh, wait a second. That's my former candle. Never mind. For a moment, I just wanted to say, oh boy, that looks a bit out of place, but nope. Just some ambience. Boring ambience. Ooh, wait a second. I heard something. That wasn't just ambience. I think that came from that area. Please don't hunt now. No, you're not hunting. We are cool? Ah. Finally. Okay, let's mark it with the flashlight. Perfect. And actually start the investigation. Well, there's not a whole lot to investigate since we are only having one for everything, but still. Oh yes, there we go. Ghostly bolts. Ghost orb. First evidence unless it's the mimic. Oh, by the way, we are only having one of everything, so be careful and keep in mind where you put your stuff. Oh, we got freezing. Okay. Let's keep in mind the mimic is still possible. Good. So once you, for example, lose the thermo because you just threw it in some corner without thinking about it, it might be gone. So yeah. Oh, damn it. I shouldn't have played around with the candle. I'm having no matches left. Just like in real life, no match for Pango. So I won't be able to use the smudge. Don't be stupid, don't play around with fire. Where are you? Hi.
Far from there.
Okay, there we go. And Spirit Box, so it's either on Rio, which I cannot test because the candle is gone and I'm having no matches, so no on Rio test, or it's the Mimic and it's also UV. So everything we need to do is lure the ghost into some salt. Yeah, it's once again going back to feed stuff, and maybe that's already everything. It's a lot of room for that little salt. Oh, never mind. You already stepped into it and no UV. Okay, that is possibly good. The thing is, in case we are having 2 evidences, it's an on Rio. In case we are having 3 evidences, it could also be the Mimic, and UV is just a hidden evidence. So I assume we just go with it is not UV, wink wink, say it is indeed an on Rio, and then we're gonna find out if we are having 2 or 3 evidences. Should be good. But one tiny thing, I'm not gonna walk all the way back to the van and whatnot. I'll take the shortcut. And it's been an on Rio. We had 3 evidences, so that means... No, wait a second, that sentence is already done. It is indeed an on Rio. We are having all 3 evidences. It is just a messed up version of professional once again. Whew, okay. So, in the end, the biggest challenge seems to be indeed finding the ghost. Which is not as much as a challenge, more like it's just annoying. So, and it was so annoying, I want to do the same thing again. 2 times. This time it's the summoning circle. Huh, interesting, no fixed cost possession. So in case you're lucky, you might even get something like the yes board or the mirror, and you can cut it short by a lot. Okay. And rinse and repeat the boring part. Is the ghost actually doing something? No. Am I going insane? Yes. Actually, I can't take this anymore. I think I'll do another shortcut. UV to check for, well, UV, duh. The Spirit Box, it also works doing the hunt. And then the no evidence stuff, the Wave and the Phantom. And of course all the hunt specific stuff like speed and yada yada yada, you know the drill. So let's just give it a try and hope I'm still having enough sanity for it. Ah, I do. Okay. Not a wave. Where are you? How old are you? It is Spirit Box, it is Spirit Box. There we go. It is not a Phantom, okay. Spirit Box. Not UV. And not a Phantom, not a Wave. Not nothing speed related. Nope. Close, but not quite there. It's been a yokai. So yes, normal speed and Spirit Box, not UV, but... Well, it's been one of 3 mare yokai on Rio, but nope. So let's do it a 3rd time. Yay! I think the mirror should be... Oh, it's the mirror! That's actually great! Oh, finally. That should cut it short by quite a margin. Wait. Did I just hear something? Is that some EMF stuff? Is it getting cold? Ah, I think this is... Ghost room. Ghost room? Ghost room. And it's only been a little bit more than an hour. How cold? Okay, we got something. It is freezing. One down. At least I'm having the radio to keep me company. My favorite song. That's my jam. Oh. Okay, not UV. But since we're having all three evidences, we can just rule them out. Good. By the way, maybe EMF 5. Interesting. So maybe it is indeed a shade. Good thing I'm bringing in the candle. Ghostwriting, not yet. But in case it is indeed a shade, it should be unable to... much better. Blow out the candle while a player's in the same room like the ghost. And then, yeah, shade. We're currently testing for that one. Oni. We should get dots. And the twin. What's the twin? A spirit box. I think that we tested spirit box more than enough. Oh boy, okay, no. Pretty sure it's a shade. By the way, I just realized we are in the middle of nowhere. Just a bunch of dead trees all around. Everything looks a bit more like World War I and less... Yes, this is a pretty normal area for a school, you know. Please, let it be good. Yeah, shade. 2 done. Only 1 more. Jesus. Almost there. Spooky toilet. That's just my regular I'm on the toilet sound. Really, now you're doing the most obvious thing in the entire school, huh? Couldn't have done that one earlier. Being honest, for this challenge you really want to have a coffee or tea or whatever your poison is at the ready, because it is, like I said, not difficult. Not even the fact that you're missing a lot of equipment and the bit of equipment you're having is tier 1, no. Unless you lose one of the items, it is perfectly fine. It is just unbelievably annoying because finding the ghost just takes so much time. So yeah, difficult challenge? No, but time consuming. Unbelievably time consuming. It also isn't even hard in regards of sanity. We are having light and the sanity drain doesn't seem to be that high, especially because of it's a big map, so we are having the time. But you're just spending a lot of time walking around in an abandoned and possibly haunted school. Wait a second, you just touched... Oh, okay, perfect. First evidence down, we got UV. More UV stuff. By the way, just for your own sanity, never go into a school bathroom with a UV light. That's not gonna end well. How old are you?
Elderly.
Ooh, elderly. Phantom Polter Mimic. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. The Mimic, rather easy to figure out. Any ghost orbs, Oh, and also never use any sort of recording equipment in a school's bathroom. Just don't ask. Oh, and it is ghostwriting. It's a polter. It is done. Help me. Dude, I need help. Okay. Jesus. And being honest, since there was not a whole lot to do doing that challenge, I think I already told you everything that's gonna be important on this one, so another one I can cut short by a little bit. But first things first, let's see Polter and getting paid. Finally. No, I definitely need another coffee. Anyway, I hope I could show you one or two things that helps you with the challenge. Just keep in mind, don't use a parabolic microphone. Your peripheral hearing is more important than having 5 or 10 meter longer hearing range. And thank you for watching. Hope you had fun, hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned one or two things, and I hope to see you again the next time. And until, have a great day.